Hey, how's it going, Raz? That's cool. Picking up anything interesting? Or just goofing off today? Oh, excuse me. That's good. Yeah, I picked up, I hit the hobby store this morning. Had to get some rods and I got a couple bottles of paint. They stopped carrying the Mecca Vallejo paints now. Because they said that they're not a good seller, so I gotta find another surplus. Sucks. Yeah, they had the rack positioned over the register, and whatever's left is left. But they're not selling it on sale, though. They're just like, whenever it sells, it's gone. But the lady said she can order me the paints, but if I order them, I have to order 6-packs. I can't just order one bottle. Which I told her that's fine, because I usually stick to specific colors anyway. So, but I had them do a special order for some varnish. Because I'm actually out of the satin and gloss. Yeah, I figure I can order the black, the mahogany, reds, blues, stuff like that. But it kind of sucks though not being able to look at the rack of colors in person. Oh well. But they're carrying these other branded paints. I forgot what they were called. They're only for miniatures, and they're supposed to dry really, really fast. So I didn't even attempt to buy a bottle because I don't need paints that dry fast, so. Other than that, a boring day. Just doing some personal stuff. No, it wasn't army. Maybe army painter. I know they look like they're in the same bottles of Vallejo paints, but they're not. They're not airbrush ready paints. It could be army painter. It's I go to a place called Hobby Town. So she was telling me that what happens is a lot of miniature guys come in and they don't like the Vallejo airbrush or the Vallejo Mecca because it doesn't dry fast enough, so they said they stopped carrying it. But they still have all the Spaztec stuff, which is good. What's up, Iceman? So at least I can still go there for stuff. It's just they had the Mecca colors, which was amazing. Yeah, maybe it is Army Painter. Like I said, it's I didn't really bother looking at them. So yeah, they have Citadels by me too, but for some odd reason they don't have the Citadel. Like they do have regular Citadels, but they're trying to stock up on all the washes version, like the washes, and that's not the ones I want. So. Maybe I'll check them out. I'll keep that in mind, Raz. Like I said, maybe one day I'll take a chance. I just didn't have the cash today to experiment with some paints, so I figured I'd hold off anyway. Because I had to focus on what I got in the house right now, so I just had to stock up on some colors. Just like greens and yellows for now. 2K Automotive Clear. Is that like a spray can, or is it like you have to go through an airbrush with it? Exploded when you tried to squeeze it out. Happens to me all the time. I hate when I lose that paint. Yeah, I've learned my lesson that whenever a paint bottle is empty, don't bother using the paint bottle over and put more paints into it, because once you pull out that cap, you get paint around it, and it just keeps popping out. So usually whenever a bottle is empty, I just chuck it. Well, that's good. At least you didn't get it on the figure. But it's still waste, because what is it, like a bottle's like $4, $5 almost now? That's cool, Iceman. Sounds like the stuff is probably really potent, though. That's pretty cool. I'll have to... Maybe someday I'll look into something like that. Well, the Mecha Gloss Varnish I don't really use on, like on metallics and stuff. I usually use it more like on lips, eyeballs, maybe to shine up some like base for like a little bit of a water or like, you know, shiny area. I'm not really a fan of the Mecha Gloss too much. Hey Dark Monster, it's case by case. It all depends on how much work is going to be done to it, what statue you're using, what character, so there's never a set price, sadly. And there's really no ballparks, you know, something could be a simple repair up to a full-blown custom, so... Yeah, sadly I don't have set prices on anything. The best I can say is contact me through my email and I'll get back to you when I can. I'm a little bit backlogged on emails. I gotta try to get caught up on them tomorrow. Iceman, you have to send me some examples of what you've been working on. Like, just shoot me an email or something just to show me what they're looking like. Which one would that be, Raz? I don't think I did. Um, I've actually had some problems with, I think iCloud, Apple's emails were screwed up for the past week or two. Because I couldn't even send out emails for a few days. Um, and I know some people were trying to get a hold of me. So, something happened. Alright, must be something with your email carrier and my carrier. Probably thinking it's spam or something. Yeah, like I said, I've been having issues with it, so. Yeah, it's possible there's something going on. Like I said, I had some major issues this past week or so. Hey Slicey. I do not 3D print myself, but I have a friend who 3D prints my stuff, and also Raz and Chat 3D print some of my stuff for me. But I don't own a 3D printer. But stuff like this right here is Sideshow Collectibles Power Girl that I'm changing into a different character. So a lot of my stuff isn't really 3D printed. But that transition might start to happen over time. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Alright, so I think what'll happen is I can probably rod that at the end, paint it, and sort of like turn it in and glue it at the same time. It's about as good as it's gonna get. Stays in pretty well. Oh, you did? Let me, see, can I take a look now? Oh, looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that gold. The gold looks pretty damn good. Yeah, send it to me. If I come up with a project where I'm gonna need it, I'll hold on to it. Let me, copy this. Hold on. Alright, I saved it on this computer, so if I ever need to get back to it, I will. A stand? What the hell is A stand? Oh well. I guess they were. I'll have to look into it. Maybe they were bought out or something. Ammo Meg? Yeah, maybe they got bought out or something. Kind of curious what this full story is. I think this age is still too soft. Yeah, it's still too soft to do this. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't sure because you never know. Sometimes these companies go out of business or they sell, and then another company gets it, but then they change the formula and everything goes to hell. So, as long as everything's the same, I don't care. It's when they start changing the formulas and stuff is when everything gets all screwed up. You got a paint booth? What'd you get? Anything special or just something off like Amazon? Yep, I know which ones you're talking about. It'll definitely help. Yeah, for what you're doing, it's gonna be fine. You know, it's not like you're painting super large stuff and, you know, all that stuff. I mean, like when I first started off, like that simple autograph booth was like a lifesaver to me. But then as things get bigger and, you know, you keep doing it every day, it's different. But for your stuff, it'll be great. It'll help get the fumes out, it'll help get the dust off the statue, make your life a lot easier, trust me. You can build anything out of a booth. You know, you can use plastic. You can use garbage cans. You can use you know, plastic tubs. It doesn't matter what you use, as long as you have a filter and a blower, and it'll work. It all depends on, you know, how far you want to build it. It's kind of funny. I before I built my booth, I should have looked into how to build one better than the autograph I was using, and I never really thought of it until I really decided I need a new booth. And then when I was looking at all the, you know, booths that people build on eBay, I'm like, I should have did it years ago. But I just was too sad. I was just too happy with what I had. But once I built this booth here now, the newest one I built, it makes life a lot better with the dust and everything. I didn't realize how much dust it really pulls off the statue until I got this one. Yeah, lighting's important. I've learned lighting is important because you don't wanna have that too much warm lighting, but you don't have to want too much cool lighting. You want to have a mix of both. Because a lot of times in my videos, everything is off because I have a lot of warm and a lot of cool at the same time. And but seeing it personally, it helps a lot. Because when I was airbrushing back in the day in the old apartment, I was with my brother. We had a lot of the warm lights in the apartment, and I had a warm light set up over the booth, the little section I made, and a lot of my stuff came out very reddish. But once I switched over to that, I don't have that issue anymore. Yeah, I don't think I could have a waterfall one here because I have too much moisture as it is in this area. So adding any more moisture into the studio would be a nightmare. Although it would look cool as shit. This is the Sideshow Collectibles Vampirella statue with the Sideshow Collectibles Jean Grey head. And then this is a chair that Raz printed out for us. And that's where I'm at so far. She's almost ready. I'm working on that little console. I haven't had a chance in the garage to finish it. This is the console here. I did some putty work. I just haven't sanded anything down yet. So that can just go like next to her somewhere. But I haven't done any really work in the garage on stuff, so. But she's coming together pretty well. Her hand is over here, so this will be her hand for her piece there. So I think at this point it's a matter of just finishing up the console and then cleaning her up. I just gotta tweak some more stuff underneath this hand over there, and then set it up so this way I can just like glue this in at the end. But yeah, she's pretty much looking pretty good. Need a day in the garage to do some sanding and chopping and stuff. Hey, what's up, Wells? And not much going on today anyway. Just doing some personal stuff. Figured I'd work on some of this stuff a little bit since yesterday I was sick as hell. But let's see where I'm at with this. If there's any areas I need to putty. I think it's more or less just sanding at this point. Nah, it was like a 24-hour thing. Friday night, I was like feeling, not Friday night, Thursday night I was feeling like just groggy. So I went to bed, but I didn't get any sleep. And then it was like Friday around 11 o'clock, 12, like just before lunch, I felt really, really just like I was congested and my throat was bothering me, and it was just like I was in a fog. So probably about 12:30, I was just like, I'm done for the day. I was like, I just took a shower and then just laid on the couch all day. And then last night, I took a whole cap of NyQuil. I was out by like 9 o'clock. I woke up this morning and I felt fine. So I'm still a little congested, but I don't know. I think it's just the weather, you know, like going from hot to cold, hot to cold, hot to cold. Because like one day it's like 70 degrees out, then the next day it's like 40, then it goes to like 65, and then we're down to 30 and at night. So it's like, I don't know what the hell's going on. So I think it just messed me up. Yeah, it was weird. It wasn't like a sinus infection, and it wasn't like postnasal drip. It was just like sort of a, I don't know. It felt like I just kept eating pepper in the back of my throat. And then after I had the NyQuil, woke up, it's like gone. But I'm still a little congested. I got a little bit of a headache too. I took aspirin earlier. I don't know, just one of those 24-hour things, I guess. Yeah, it was weird, man. Like even my parents and some other friends and stuff. It's like the arthritis is acting up on everyone because it's like 60, 70 degrees during the day, and at night it drops down to 30. Even like last night, it was probably around 5 o'clock. It was like really warm out, and then it was about 7 o'clock. The heat came on, and it was chilly as all hell at night. I don't know. I haven't had weather like this in a long, long time. Usually we go right from summer. We kind of have like a week of fall, and then we go right into winter here in New Jersey. But we're going like back to summer, fall, and we're almost mid-November, and it's not even that cold out yet. It's weird. But watch, we have like the really nasty winter. I think it's just a sign of the end times. I think that's just all that's going on. Yeah, it's fine. So I don't want the winter to be here anyway, so I'm okay with it. That's why I'm not doing too much today. It's kind of been a very non-productive day. And this is not working the way I want. I gotta sand these down, I think. Or the edge is still not tough enough. I'm trying to think, what did I do with the... Yeah, I forgot to sand these down. Oh well, can't do it now. But bugs is gotta get sanded down. I gotta do the base. Tail is pretty much done. But, alright, well, I don't think I'm staying much longer. This is kind of all I was really doing today. I just wanted to mess around with this a little bit, get the basketball set up. but yeah, I need a day in the garage. I've been painting up the stuff this week. I was gonna stream this week, but like I said, it kind of was one of those things. I'll just show you what I've been working on. I was gonna paint today, but I just don't have it in me anymore today. Let me wash my hands. Started painting up Britain. Got him all set. Well, I put them all together. So I got the base painted up. I did his blue. So I had to do all the symbols and everything yet. It's a really good sculpt though. I like this one. He's getting there little by little. And then I've been working on Banshee. So getting him there. Painted up his head too. So we got his head painted up. He wanted a strawberry blonde, so it's a little bit of blonde hair, but it's got a little bit of reddish tint into it. So I was gonna paint him yesterday some more because I did the green first thing in the morning. I was gonna do the gloves and boots, but I just couldn't even keep my eyes open. So, but he's getting there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one so far. I just went today too, and I picked up a black paint for the base. Freaking, it's like $18 a can now, so I get the universal black. So as long as I can get a really nice day in the garage, I can paint up the base. But man, yeah, these things are like freaking almost $20 a can now. It's crazy. It used to be like $6 a can. Yeah, he's coming along pretty good. I'm happy with the way the head came out. I don't know how well you guys can see it in the camera, but it's a really, really good head sculpt. I love the head sculpt on him. Got a really good personality head sculpt, so I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, everything's just so damn expensive now. It's insane. So, gotta be very, very, like, conscious of saving as much material as I can. So, like, spray paints, primers. Like, I finally found a person on eBay selling the red oxide primer, the duplicolor. I found them the other day for a can of 6 for like $60. So I figured, what the hell, I gotta get it. And then I ordered it today, and they're already sold out. So I was like, holy crap. Yeah, he's Irish. He's an Irish dude. The Banshee. So the hair should be perfect. He's got that Irish look to him. It's a great sculpt. It actually it's like on point to the artwork. So. But the base, his base was, if you watch the video, the review, it was all hollow at the bottom. So I filled it all in. So I did a whole bunch of freeform air, and then I did, whatchamacallit, some other crap on it, Bondo. Yeah, Bondo, that's what it was. Yeah, things are just Excuse me. It's just expensive out there, so I'm just very just aware of what I'm spending and what I'm doing on stuff now. Try not to overspend on paints only when I actually need them. But for like primers and stuff, if I find good deals on them, I buy them up because I got to use the primer a lot for everything. So whenever I find deals or sales, I try and snag them. I got like 2, 4, 7, about 6 to 7 cases of gray primer right now. I don't want to get stuck where it's like all of a sudden I don't have anything to work with. That'll be a nightmare. And then I also started painting up the whatchamacallit, pyro. So got his orange going. So I got the orange going on him. We did some custom work on him. I'll show that in the video, but he's getting there. Hey, what's up, Terrell? Just kind of just goofing off right now. Probably not staying on much longer. He came in at a bad time, but just doing some side stuff today, trying to get over my little 24-hour cold. But it's kind of where I'm at with some of this stuff. Gorilla Glue foam? I didn't know there was any of that. Might as well just use the rest of this ace. I'm not going to do these shoelaces today. I got too much of a headache to focus. These are Power Girl heads. I figured I needed to use some filler items, so I figured I pull off the hair and I'm going to be using these for projects, so. Trying to get the basic skull back in shape after I ripped off the hair, so this way I can sculpt new hair on them. I put freeform air in these just because it's a good filler and it makes the head a little bit lighter. But then I'll cover it with eaves and then sand it down, so this way it's a hard shell. I never heard of a Gorilla Glue foam. I'll have to look into that. Walmart item. Does it leave any kind of residues or anything? That's fine. Because usually whenever I fill something up anyway, I always create a funnel, and I let it go into the funnel onto a like piece of cardboard or something. So this way you could just like cut right off the funnel, and then the rest of that stuff you just throw away. But I'll have to look. I don't know. I'll have to test it one day. I've never heard of it. I never. So what is it like? Is it like a spray foam, or is it just like a glue and then it just foams out? Like, what does it do? Might be something I might try to pick up a bottle or something. It's a glue? Alright, next time I'm at Walmart, I'm gonna pick up a bottle. I'm gonna check it out. I'm always down to try some new filler if it works out on some things. Yeah, so like what I would do, like say her body was hollow, but the head was cut off. What I would do is I would put like a piece of paper with a funnel coming out of her, and I would tape around here, and I would lay her on the ground. So this way, when you fill it in, if she's upside down, the foam will come through the funnel onto a piece of cardboard, and when it's done, you just cut it right off at the neck, and the rest of this you just throw away. So that's the best way I would try to do stuff, is always create some kind of wall or funnel where you can slice it off. You know, instead of just spraying it in there and letting it go all over the place, you know. I'm trying to think. I don't really have any projects that I can use foam for right now. I might have some coming up, but I will keep that in mind. Alright, I'll check that out. Yeah, I'm going to cut the stream now. Like I said, I'm just kind of dicking around today. But I'm going to hopefully get back onto my paint streams this week once I get back into the groove. Just got a headache still. I got to take more aspirin later. At least I got something done today. I feel a little bit better. Alright, you guys have a good rest of your weekend. I'm going to go and crash on the couch for a while, probably. Yeah, I know. Blame the weather.